Okay, so I guess I should record some kind of intro. Hi, I'm Alex, but I think most of the people watching this already know that. My family, friends probably. But if you don't know me, hi, my name's Alex again, and I'm going to be taking a motorcycle trip to Alaska. So this is probably gonna hopefully take place over like a month or so. And the beast, the monster that's gonna take me up there, sitting right over there. And under here is my dad's old beauty. He's gonna be riding out with me the first day. And I picked a great one. It's raining a ton. Only thunderstorms ahead. But my schedule moves for no weather, much like the mail service. So hopefully this all comes together, and if not, well, it'll be pretty fun, you know, riding through the rain. Who doesn't like a good swim? So I guess once I get this loaded up, I'll turn this camera back on, check back in, and let you know how this is going. Okay, so I know you're thinking, Alex, this isn't the road. Well, you'd be correct. Like an hour in, I get a tire puncture on the rear. So that's cool. So I gotta rip this thing off and throw a spare tube in there. Luckily we're close enough to where we can kind of run back to home base and get the spare rear tube that I have, so I don't need to patch this one at least. But man, what a way to start. Also, my GoPro factory reset during the ride, so I'm not sure how much I was actually able to record. So this is where I'll be for the next, like, I don't know, 20, 30 hours. Okay, so, little update. Got the tube free, which is nice. I might have mentioned it before, but Pops is running back home since we weren't too far to grab my old tube that was in my tires, so we'll throw that in here and kind of continue the journey with that. This old one, I don't know how to back up the tire. It's bad luck, obviously. Luckily I popped my tire just outside an implement repair dealership. Thank you, Vason. I think that's how that's pronounced. But yeah, now we're just kind of holding out, waiting to get the rest of this all put together. I think in the meanwhile, I'll work with my GoPro and see what's going on with that and why it factory resets. Okay, so got that taken care of. I looked at the GoPro after I got, or I was waiting for the tube to get over here, and it turns out the GoPro factory reset in the rain over here. So that's pretty cool. Can't wait to deal with all the GoPro issues that I've heard so much about on this trip. But hey, take them with a smile. And how could I not be happy? Look at this. New tube, tires back on, and the trip, well, the trip is back on, I guess. So, start recording again a little bit, but hugely appreciative to Vason and Seth and Brian. Those guys are awesome. Really appreciate you. Maybe you'll see this in a YouTube channel. We'll see. Maybe I'll be lazy in a few days and I won't upload anything. Okay. Well, hopefully this is recording. If not, well, fuck it. So, back on the road. Quick recap from some of the things I said earlier that just went into the nowhere. Yeah, we're heading to Iowa. We're in Illinois right now, heading over to Clinton, I think. Clinton, Iowa, across the old Mississippi there. Beautiful weather today. I really picked a real winner to start the journey off on. Just absolutely soaked to the core, and the new holes in my gloves and some of my other garments, which I'll touch on later, is definitely contributing to me just becoming completely waterlogged. This is my World War I. I will probably get trench foot from this, and I'm gonna have PTSD. No, I'm not. It's gonna be fine. These millennials are always complaining. Yeah, I know. Anyway,
Oh, the other thing I'll talk about too is the tire puncture, which I touched on earlier in a couple of the clips from my cell phone. Hey, buddy. Wow, there's ever an indication that I'm not going fast. There it is, besides the speedometer. Flat, not 45 minutes into the trip, so that was pretty cool. Can't wait to get to like some drier weather to just kind of air out just about everything, and then I might do like a little summary video touching on the day. I'm not really sure how to format this stuff. I guess I'll get a feel for it as the journey goes on and as I get more comfortable with the recording, but I'm hoping all this audio is coming through. I'm not sure. If not, well, then enjoy the just completely still footage that I am showing you now. Nothing too spectacular, just going across Illinois, straight to Iowa, you know, flyover states. If you're driving, you know, unfortunately gotta drive through them too, but hey, there's beauty everywhere. What am I saying? Yeah, hopefully the rain will be gone. So, little weather update. Wow, look at this. It's beautiful. No more rain. A bit drier than it used to be, which I'm incredibly grateful for. I'm not sure if you can see it in the GoPro. I'll try to aim it. But man, back there, look at those clouds. That's what we just rode through. Real dark, at least from that angle. No lighting or anything like that, which is awesome. Just a ton of rain. Absolute load of rain. And I know, I said I'd update when we got to Iowa. We're not quite there yet, just so hold on, okay? But I'm having a great time. Just wanted to let you know. Alright, so it's been a minute. Welcome to Iowa. I would have loved to show you the bridge. It looked very nice. It wasn't raining at all, but ran out of battery, unfortunately. I think it got a little wet, so it kind of just sucked the battery right out of that GoPro. So luckily I got the spare in right now, but I only have two. So when we get to the hotel tonight, I'm just gonna plug both those bad boys in, but I'm definitely gonna pick up another one at some point on this trip. Preferably actually in the next few days, because I am just going to not be able to record anything, especially if anything bad happens or, you know, unpredictable happens, kind of like today, because I thought I was going to be good with two batteries, but oh man, was I wrong. So pick up another couple of those. But anyway, we're in Iowa in the hilly fields up in the Decorah area. Cool old, is that a Jeep or an FJ Cruiser? I can't tell. In the hills of Decorah, or close to it. It's a gorgeous area. Back in college, my roommates, who are awesome guys, took me up here trout fishing for the first time, and I absolutely sucked. I was horrible. Goodness. I think at one point I had a bunch of like spooled up fishing line in the reel, and it just got completely tangled, and I felt so bad because the dad of one of my roommates was so kind as to take my pole and give me his so then he could work on untangling mine and let me get back to fishing, which was awesome. I think we were out for like maybe 12 hours that day, and then all I had to show for it was a single trout. But wow, that was just the most delicious fish I've ever had. Hey buddy. So nothing but great memories in Iowa in general. I like the state a lot. There's not a whole lot going on when we get to the eastern side, or the western side, unfortunately. It all kind of flattens out, especially when we get into the Nebraska area. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to talk about when we get over there, because I don't have any stories, for one, and two, it's just not, in my opinion at least, the prettiest state. Actually, I don't think anyone will disagree with me there. I've met a lot of western Iowans and even Nebraskans. They would probably agree that there's really nothing to look at for the most part, but I'm sure there's a few gems here and there. Who am I to just stereotype an entire state based off of the geography that I've been to? Anyway, we are getting pretty close to today's hotel. I think we're about 80 miles out, maybe a little more. But it's been a pretty good day. I'll kind of do like a summary, I think, tomorrow or the day after once my pops takes off. Just kind of talk about how the morning went and the almost schizophrenic clips that I'll probably post for my first video, because it's going to be all over the place with all the video failures that I've had over the course of the day. But we'll see what I could salvage with my iPhone and bits and pieces of the GoPro that actually worked. So the other thing I'll have to do as well is change my settings back on my GoPro, because I just realized that after it factory reset, I never changed the settings back to all the cool color correction, wind noise, and all the other niceties that I went through and kind of hammered out when I was doing my trials over the past few weeks. So hopefully, I don't know, tomorrow's and the day after's footage will look a little bit better, and God, I hope it doesn't rain. But if it does, hey, bring it on. Bring it on, Mother Nature. It's going to take more than a little bit of rain and a flat tire and misfunctioning GoPros to stop me from reaching Alaska. Alright, so we're not quite there yet, but I just had to show off like how gorgeous is this. Holy crap. Route 3, Highway 3, I don't know, whatever this stands for. Oh my gosh, it is just gorgeous through here. Wow. It's so green too, because it just rained. I was talking about that earlier in a clip that wasn't actually recording, but in the rain, goodness, trees and grass just pop and you're going by, especially in the rain, because it's like, you feel like you're going so fast with all the raindrops hitting your visor and all those other, you know, bits of elements reminding you that you're just on a bicycle traveling very, very fast. 65 is very fast once that all goes and gets put into perspective. But I mean, just what a great state. Hey, look at that, a train. Well, we made it to Franken. Killed it today. What a doozy. Holy cow. I think I might just use this train right here as some sort of outro for the day. So we're just about wrapping this up. So I'll probably just check in tomorrow. Hotel is like just across the tracks, and you know, who wants to record in the hotel? I know I don't. I don't want to be that guy.